As a success habits coach, I have been asked many times, what does it take to be successful? What kind of a personality we need to become successful? I'll begin today's video with a beautiful quote by the great scientist Albert Einstein. He says, "Never give up on your dreams, or never give up on what you really want to do in life." When you have big dreams, that's when you start dreaming to become successful. What is success? The dreams that you have on your mind, when you chase them and you make them a reality, that is success to you. So, your dreams, your ambitions, your aspirations, if you can fulfill them in the time that you have on earth, that is success. So, for you to be successful, these are the 15 characters that you will need to build within yourself. The first one is the growth mindset. That is an ability not to give up, always thinking of or moving towards solutions. We may have many problems which will come in the way of pursuing our dreams. We'll have to develop the ability of breaking away from the problems and moving towards solutions. Having the solution mindset is very important. There are a lot of people to whom, when you give solutions, they'll again quote a problem, they'll again say a problem. Whenever you give a solution, there is a problem to be stated. So with such people, you will never be able to instill this value of chasing a dream. Chasing a dream is possible when you have a solution oriented mindset or a growth mindset. The second thing that you might have to develop is being resilient. That is, even when you're pushed into very difficult situations, you must have the ability to get up from it and come out. There are so many inspiring stories, real life stories of people who have faced such innumerable challenges and still pursued their dreams. The names are umpteen. Like, say, you must have heard about Arunima Sinha. If not, please Google and read about her, or Stephen Hawking. So many scientists, so many individuals, so many sports people, whoever have worked on their big dreams, they have done so despite a lot of challenges. Now that is possible when you have an ability for resilience. That is, ability to fight back, ability to move ahead despite having a lot of challenges. And the third thing that's a no compromise is self-discipline. Self-discipline is learning the abilities for time management and knowing your goal. Why are you doing whatever you are doing? And having a routine for yourself, staying truthful to that routine and working consistently every single day towards your dreams and desires. That's the third thing. The fourth thing is optimism. Even when there are failures, you must have the heart full of hope. Hope that, this is just a passing phase and I will tide over it. That kind of a mindset is very important and necessary. Confidence. Confidence in yourself, in your capabilities, in your abilities. So you should know who you are first before you embark on the journey of becoming successful. It begins with knowing yourself, it begins with understanding your strengths, it begins with understanding your weaknesses. So one of the mentors would always say that, build on your strengths and manage your weaknesses. So that's how we move towards being successful. Having empathy, adaptability, these are two other characteristics. Empathy is being able to understand the other person's point of view, that is, getting into their shoes, really getting into their perspective and understanding them. There's a difference between empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is like, you understand them and you start becoming engrossed in the problem. When you sympathize, you understand the situation, but then you make the problem bigger. But when you empathize, you understand the situation and then you start moving towards solutions. You start finding answers to the problems. Then, wherever you are, in whichever level you go to, humility is another characteristic of all successful people. Humility is not the humbleness syndrome, but then you move ahead, but do not forget your roots. You remain humble, you work, you are confident, you do everything, but then also stay grounded. That's another characteristic. Then proactiveness, that is, whenever an opportunity strikes, whenever an opportunity is there, you go and grab it, you hold on to it. So repeated ability to set goals and work towards accomplishing them is very important. Then working on your emotional intelligence. Now, if you are emotionally drained, if you do not have emotional regulation, then success is short lived. You will not be able to hold yourself in stressful situations. So becoming emotionally intelligent and developing the abilities of emotional intelligence habits is also very important for being successful. Then curiosity. All successful people have been curious. They've been like children. Whenever they do not know something and they have to learn from somebody else, they are open, willing to learn, and that's the curiosity is what drives their ability for success. Then the 12th point is perseverance. Whatever you decide, once the goal is set, you'll have to persevere. Work on it, work on it, work on it, and never stop. Go on, go on, go on. There'll be 1,000 failures, but then from every failure, learn a lesson and gather yourself up and move on. So that's perseverance. Practicing gratitude, knowing that you are in a place which is much better than many more, and whatever you have, be happy about it, and from there build yourself up. That's called as being grateful, and also being grateful to all the people in your life and all the situations in your life that has helped to build you up and shape you. So gratitude is another hallmark of successful people. Next, communication skills. Successful people can very clearly communicate what they are good at. Like, again, success is something that's what a person successful in one field may not be successful in another. So, when I am telling successful, I mean being successful in a particular field and chasing your dream and making it come true. So, a successful person in a particular field will be excellent in communicating his or her idea to others who are seeking out for that information and that value from that individual. And decisiveness, being able to take decisions at the right moment, that's another important characteristic of being successful. I have listed these 15 qualities. Find out how many of them you have and how many of them you need to build within yourself to chase your dreams and make your dreams come true. Thank you.